Well, hi, my name is Hugo. I'm half of the Hugo and Sheri Homes and Lifestyles team. And so today we're going to talk about how to hire the right realtor in a shifting market. So having done this for 35 years and really working with a lot of sellers who can't sell their homes, we see some common things over and over again. And the first one is sellers choose agents because they know them, they went to church with them, they're friends. It's kind of like, it's easy because they already know them. I rarely hear someone say, I chose the agent because they sell the most houses in my local area. Okay. So with that said, as an example, yesterday I interviewed with a seller and they were interviewing 3 agents. We did what's called a production analysis, okay? And this is something that you can't really get anywhere, but a production analysis, and it showed that agent number 1 had sold 0 houses in the last 5 years in their area. Agent number 2 had sold 4 homes, but hadn't sold anything last year. And then I was the 3rd agent. I had closed 212 transactions. So at the end of the day, the seller really, they had a major shift because of that, because all of a sudden they realized it's not the person who was referred to me. It's not the person who I know. It's the person who can actually get the home sold, especially in a shifting market. They should be looking for in an agent someone who consistently sells in the area. Okay, not in the last 6 months, not in the last 2 years, but 5 to 8 years, in the area being 5-10 miles from your home, because that's the only production that really counts. An agent who has active marketing versus passive marketing. Okay, passive marketing is like, we'll put you in a multiple listing service, we'll put you in a bunch of websites, we'll do some open houses. It's kind of like just waiting. Okay, that's 97% of the agents are doing it right like that. The type of agent that you need in this type of market is someone who's actively marketing, someone who's chasing down the buyers, social media, following up, prospecting, all those things. And that really shows itself in production. So an agent who sells 100 homes is going to do something way different than an agent who sells 5. The difference between agents who do active versus passive marketing, really, you got to take a step back and understand how agents behave in an up market. An up market is kind of like being on the river and just riding the current. Whatever you do doesn't matter, because the home's going to sell, because the market is good. You shift that over to a down market, all of a sudden the current reverses. So that agent who was on their inner tube just riding the market, doing nothing or very little, now is forced to get off the inner tube and have to swim upstream. They're not going to do that because they don't have the stamina. They don't have all the things that are necessary in order to swim that hard. Same thing with active versus passive. Passive is not working right now. Why don't those agents do something different? Very simple. They can't. Okay, they're drowning right now. So the active marketers were always good to begin with, and they're extremely good swimmers. So that's the big difference. In closing, I guess what I would suggest, put the relationships aside. Do some homework. Reach out to someone like myself, because whatever market you're in, I can do in California. I can do a production analysis on the best agents in the area, and I'll hand refer you specific people who do a great job in your area. It's all about the nuts and bolts of production. Why are they producing, right? So again, put aside the relationships, the friends, and this. Listen, in a down market, the longer it takes you to sell, the less you're going to put in your pocket. It depends how serious you are. So if you guys have questions or need to reach out to me, call me directly at 951-643-7410. Or you can go to our Facebook page, which is Hugo and Sheri Homes and Lifestyles. Like it. We're going to be updating you on a regular basis, and we're going to have another upcoming video specifically talking about what the active tools are versus what the passive tools are. And that's going to make a huge difference on your sale. So, okay, thank you for your time. We'll talk to you soon.